our planet is a masterpiece, painted by time, carved by elements, and whispered into legend by the winds of history. Today, we journey across continents to uncover the 30 most incredible natural wonders of the world. These are not just places, they are stories etched into stone, water, and sky. Buckle up, explorers. Let's begin. One, the Northern Lights, Aurora Borealis, various countries. Imagine standing beneath a sky that dances, not with stars, but with waves of green, purple, and crimson light that ripple like silk in the wind. This is the Aurora Borealis, nature's most mesmerizing light show. Found in the polar regions of Norway, Iceland, Canada, Finland, and Alaska, the Northern Lights are born from a cosmic ballet. Charged particles from the sun collide with Earth's magnetic field, igniting the sky in a celestial fire. For centuries, the Sami people of Scandinavia believed the lights were the souls of the departed, while Inuit legends spoke of spirits playing ball with a walrus skull. Today, scientists marvel at the physics, but the magic remains untouched. Two, the Great Barrier Reef, Australia. Beneath the turquoise waters of northeastern Australia lies a living giant, the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral reef system on Earth. Stretching over 2,300 kilometers, this underwater wonder is visible from space. It's home to over 1,500 species of fish, 400 types of coral, and countless marine creatures. But its story began over 500,000 years ago, as tiny coral polyps built their calcium homes, one layer at a time. For the Aboriginal Australians, this reef is sacred. They call it sea country, a place of ancestral spirits and deep connection. But today, climate change threatens its survival, making it not just a wonder, but a call to action. 3. Grand Canyon, United States. Carved by the mighty Colorado River over millions of years, the Grand Canyon is a vast chasm of time itself. Located in Arizona, USA, it stretches 446 kilometers long and plunges over 1,800 meters deep. To the Hopi and Havasupai tribes, this canyon is the birthplace of humanity. Its layered rocks are like pages in Earth's diary, revealing 2 billion years of geological history. Standing on its rim, you don't just see a canyon, you feel the weight of time, the silence of stone, and the roar of a river that never gave up. Four, Mount Everest, Nepal, China. Rising 8,848 meters into the heavens, Mount Everest is the roof of the world. Nestled in the Himalayas between Nepal and Tibet, it's more than a mountain, it's a symbol of human ambition. Known as Chomolungma to the Tibetans, meaning Goddess Mother of the World, Everest was first summited in 1953 by Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. But long before that, it was revered by local Sherpas as a sacred place, not to be conquered, but respected. Each year, climbers risk frostbite, avalanches, and thin air to touch its summit. But Everest reminds us, the greatest heights demand the deepest humility. Five, Victoria Falls, Zambia, Zimbabwe. When Scottish explorer David Livingstone first laid eyes on this thunderous curtain of water in 1855, he wrote, "Scenes so lovely must have been gazed upon by angels in their flight." Victoria Falls, or Mosi Latonia, the smoke that thunders, is one of the largest waterfalls on Earth, straddling the border of Zambia and Zimbabwe. Over 500 million liters of water plunge every minute into the Zambezi Gorge, creating a mist that can be seen from 50 kilometers away. For the local Tonga people, the falls are sacred. They believe spirits dwell in the mist, and rituals are still performed to honor them. It's not just a sight, it's a symphony of sound, spirit, and spray.
Six, Paricutin Volcano, Mexico. In 1943, a farmer named Dionisio Pulido was tending his cornfield in Michoacan, Mexico, when the earth beneath him cracked open. Smoke, ash, and fire erupted from the soil. Within hours, a new volcano was born, Paricutin. Unlike ancient volcanoes, Paricutin is a modern marvel. Scientists and locals alike witnessed its birth and growth in real time. Over 9 years, it rose to 424 meters, swallowing villages and reshaping the landscape. Today, its blackened cone stands as a monument to Earth's raw power. The ruins of San Juan Parangaricutero Church, half buried in lava, remain a haunting reminder of nature's unpredictable force. Seven, Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. Sail into the emerald waters of Ha Long Bay and you'll find yourself surrounded by over 1,600 limestone karsts rising like ancient sentinels from the sea. Located in northeastern Vietnam, this UNESCO World Heritage Site is steeped in myth. Legend tells of dragons sent by the gods to protect Vietnam from invaders. These dragons spat jewels into the sea, which turned into the towering islands we see today. Ha Long means descending dragon. Beyond the legend, the bay's geological story spans 500 million years. Its caves, grottos, and hidden lagoons are sculpted by wind and water, offering a dreamscape for adventurers and romantics alike. Eight, Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. In the heart of the Bolivian Altiplano lies a mirror to the heavens, Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. Spanning over 10,000 square kilometers, it's a blinding white expanse that transforms into a surreal reflection of the sky during the rainy season. Formed from prehistoric lakes that evaporated thousands of years ago, this salt crust is so flat that NASA uses it to calibrate satellites. Beneath it lies one of the world's largest lithium reserves, powering the batteries of our modern world. But when you stand there, surrounded by nothing but silence and sky, it feels like another planet, one where Earth and cosmos meet. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, China. If the floating mountains in Avatar took your breath away, you've already glimpsed the inspiration behind them. Welcome to Zhangjiajie in Hunan Province, China, where sandstone pillars rise like stone skyscrapers from a sea of mist. These towering columns, some over 1,000 meters tall, were formed by millions of years of erosion and weathering. The park is home to rare wildlife, lush forests, and the world's longest and highest glass bridge. For centuries, Chinese poets and painters have drawn inspiration from these peaks. Today, they continue to stir the imagination, blurring the line between reality and fantasy. Jeju Island lava tubes, South Korea. Beneath the volcanic island of Jeju, off the southern coast of South Korea, lies a hidden world of tunnels and chambers, lava tubes formed by ancient eruptions. The most famous, Manjangul Cave, stretches over 13 kilometers with towering lava columns and eerie formations that look like frozen rivers of fire. These tubes were created when molten lava flowed beneath the surface, then cooled and hardened into hollow passageways. Jeju itself is a UNESCO Global Geopark, shaped by volcanic activity over millions of years. But it's also a place of legend, home to the Hainyo, female divers who harvest the sea without oxygen tanks, embodying the spirit of the island's resilience. Antelope Canyon, United States. Hidden in the heart of the Arizona desert lies a secret passage carved by time and water, Antelope Canyon. This slot canyon, located on Navajo land, is a surreal corridor of swirling sandstone where sunlight filters through narrow crevices, painting the walls in fiery hues of orange, red, and violet. Formed over thousands of years by flash floods and erosion, the canyon is split into two sections, Upper and Lower Antelope. The Navajo call it Se Biga Hanilini, meaning the place where water runs through rocks. Walking through its winding paths feels like stepping into a dream. Every curve tells a story, every beam of light a fleeting miracle. It's a sacred place, both to the Navajo people and to the soul of every traveler who enters.
Iguazu Falls, Argentina, Brazil. Where the borders of Argentina and Brazil meet, the earth opens up in a thunderous roar. Iguazu Falls is not just one waterfall, it's a network of 275 cascades stretching nearly 3 kilometers across the Iguazu River. Legend has it that a jealous forest god split the river in rage when a mortal woman fled with her lover in a canoe. The result? A breathtaking spectacle of water and mist, with the mighty Devil's Throat plunging 80 meters into the abyss. Surrounded by lush rainforest and teeming with wildlife, Iguazu is a symphony of nature's power and grace. It's no wonder Eleanor Roosevelt, upon seeing it, exclaimed, "Poor Niagara." Galapagos Islands, Ecuador. Far off the coast of Ecuador, scattered like jewels across the Pacific, lie the Galapagos Islands, a living laboratory of evolution. These volcanic islands rose from the sea millions of years ago, isolated and untouched. Here, giant tortoises roam, marine iguanas dive into the surf, and blue-footed boobies dance their comical courtship rituals. It was in these islands that Charles Darwin observed the subtle differences in finches, sparking the theory of selection. But beyond science, the Galapagos are a reminder of nature's creativity, how life adapts, thrives, and surprises us in the most unexpected ways. Mount Roraima, Venezuela, Brazil, Guyana. Rising like a fortress from the clouds, Mount Roraima is a tabletop mountain, or tepu, straddling the borders of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana. Its sheer cliffs rise over 400 meters, with a summit that seems to float above the rainforest. To the indigenous Pamon people, Roraima is the stump of a mighty tree that once held all the fruits of the world. When it was felled by a trickster god, the fruits scattered across the earth, creating life. The summit is a world unto itself, home to unique plants and animals found nowhere else. Mist-shrouded and mysterious, Roraima inspired Arthur Conan Doyle's The Lost World, and it still feels like a place untouched by time. The Matterhorn, Switzerland, Italy. With its iconic pyramid shape piercing the sky, the Matterhorn is one of the most recognizable peaks on Earth. Towering at 4,478 meters, it straddles the border between Switzerland and Italy, reigning over the Alps like a stone sentinel. For centuries, it was deemed unclimbable. But in 1865, Edward Whymper and his team reached the summit, though tragedy struck on the descent, claiming 4 lives. Since then, the Matterhorn has become a symbol of both triumph and peril. Its sharp ridges and snow-draped slopes have inspired artists, adventurers, and even theme park rides, but nothing compares to seeing it in person, majestic, silent, eternal. Pamukkale, Turkey. In the heart of southwestern Turkey, where ancient ruins meet surreal landscapes, lies Pamukkale, meaning cotton castle in Turkish. Here, terraces of gleaming white travertine cascade down a hillside, filled with warm, turquoise, mineral-rich waters. These terraces were formed over millennia as calcium-laden hot springs flowed down the slopes, depositing soft white rock in delicate layers. The result? A natural staircase of thermal pools that look like they belong in a dream. Nearby, the ancient city of Hierapolis once thrived, its citizens bathing in these sacred waters. Today, visitors still soak in the same pools, surrounded by Roman columns and the whispers of history. Plitvice Lakes, Croatia. Tucked within the forests of central Croatia, the Plitvice Lakes are a cascading chain of 16 terraced lakes connected by waterfalls that shimmer in shades of emerald and sapphire. Formed by the slow deposition of travertine from mineral-rich waters, these lakes are constantly evolving. New falls appear, old ones vanish. Wooden walkways wind through the park, allowing visitors to walk just inches above the water. Legend speaks of a drought so severe that the Black Queen summoned a storm, filling the valley with rain and creating the lakes. Whether myth or miracle, Plitvice is a place where water dances and time stands still. The Sahara Desert, North Africa. Spanning over 9 million square kilometers, the Sahara is the largest hot desert in the world, stretching across 11 countries in North Africa. But it wasn't always a sea of sand. Thousands of years ago, the Sahara was lush and green, home to lakes, rivers, and ancient civilizations. Cave paintings in Algeria's Tassili Niger depict giraffes, elephants, and even swimmers, evidence of a forgotten Eden. Today, the Sahara is a land of extremes, blistering heat by day, freezing cold by night. Yet life persists. Nomadic tribes, resilient flora, and desert-adapted animals thrive in its vast, golden silence. Banff National Park, Canada. Nestled in the Canadian Rockies, Banff National Park is a wilderness of turquoise lakes, snow-capped peaks, and alpine meadows. Established in 1885, it's Canada's oldest national park and one of its most beloved. At its heart lies Lake Louise, a glacial jewel framed by towering mountains, and the iconic Fairmont Chateau. In winter, the lake freezes into a skating rink. In summer, it mirrors the sky with breathtaking clarity. The Stony Nakota people have called this land home for centuries, believing the mountains to be sacred. Today, Banff remains a sanctuary for wildlife, for wanderers, and for the soul. 20. Avenue of the Baobabs, Madagascar. Along a dusty road in western Madagascar, a surreal procession of ancient giants stands tall, the Avenue of the Baobabs. These towering trees, some over 800 years old, rise like natural monuments, their thick trunks storing water to survive the dry season. Locals call them Renala, meaning mother of the forest. According to Malagasy legend, the gods planted the baobabs upside down, their roots reaching for the sky. Once part of a dense forest, these baobabs now stand alone, guardians of a vanishing world. As the sun sets, their silhouettes cast long shadows across the red earth, a final, poetic chapter in our journey. The Amazon rainforest, South America. Spanning 9 countries and covering over 5.5 million square kilometers, the Amazon rainforest is the largest tropical rainforest on Earth and often called the lungs of the planet. This emerald expanse is home to over 3 million species of plants and animals, many still undiscovered. The mighty Amazon River, second only to the Nile in length, winds through its heart like a silver serpent. For centuries, indigenous tribes have lived in harmony with this forest, passing down knowledge through generations. But the Amazon is more than a wonder. It's a vital force in regulating Earth's climate, and its preservation is a global responsibility. 22. The Dolomites in Italy. In northern Italy, the Dolomites rise like jagged teeth from the earth, pale, dramatic, and utterly mesmerizing. These limestone peaks, part of the Southern Alps, are known for their unique pink glow at sunset, a phenomenon called enrosadira. Formed over 250 million years ago from ancient coral reefs, the Dolomites are a geological marvel. But they're also steeped in legend. Local tales speak of moon princesses, dwarf kings, and enchanted warriors. Today, hikers, skiers, and climbers flock to these peaks, drawn by their beauty and mystery. The Dolomites are not just mountains, they're a fairy tale written in stone. Blue Hole in Belize. Off the coast of Belize, in the heart of the Caribbean Sea, lies a perfect circle of deep blue, the Great Blue Hole. Over 300 meters wide and 125 meters deep, this underwater sinkhole is a diver's dream and a geological enigma. Formed during the last ice age when sea levels were lower, the Blue Hole was once a dry cave. As the ocean rose, the cave collapsed, creating this submerged abyss. Famed explorer Jacques Cousteau declared it one of the top diving sites in the world. Descending into its depths feels like entering another world, silent, eerie, and awe-inspiring. 24. The Cliffs of Moher, Ireland. On the rugged west coast of Ireland, the cliffs of Moher rise 214 meters above the Atlantic Ocean, stretching for 14 kilometers along the shoreline. These dramatic cliffs have stood for over 300 million years, shaped by wind, waves, and time. Named after a ruined fort called Mothar, the cliffs are steeped in Celtic legend. Some say they're the final resting place of ancient giants. Others believe they're portals to the other world. From their edge, you can see the Aran Islands, Galway Bay, and even the mountains of Connemara. It's a place where land ends and imagination begins. Torres del Paine, Chile. In the wilds of Patagonia, southern Chile, the Torres del Paine rise like granite spires into the sky. These three iconic towers, along with jagged peaks, glaciers, and turquoise lakes, form one of the most stunning national parks on Earth. Shaped by ice and fire, the landscape is a testament to nature's extremes. The native Tehuelche people revered these lands, and their stories still echo through the valleys. Whether you're trekking the W Circuit or simply gazing at the Horns of Paine, this place stirs something primal, a reminder of how small we are and how grand the world can be. Lençóis Maranhenses, Brazil. In northeastern Brazil, where desert meets deluge, lies a paradox of nature, Lençóis Maranhenses National Park. Imagine endless white sand dunes stretching to the horizon, interrupted by crystal-clear lagoons that appear like sapphire oases. Though it looks like a desert, this region receives heavy rainfall. The water collects in the valleys between dunes, forming thousands of temporary freshwater pools during the rainy season. The name Lençóis means bed sheets in Portuguese, a nod to the smooth, undulating dunes. It's a place where the impossible becomes real, where sand and water dance in harmony. Lake Baikal, Russia. Deep in the heart of Siberia, surrounded by mountains and mystery, lies Lake Baikal, the oldest and deepest freshwater lake on Earth. Over 25 million years old and plunging to depths of 1,642 meters, it holds nearly 20% of the world's unfrozen fresh water. Baikal is home to thousands of species found nowhere else, including the curious Baikal seal. In winter, its surface freezes into a glassy expanse, cracked with turquoise veins and frozen bubbles. To the Buryat people, Baikal is sacred, a living spirit. Scientists call it a Galapagos of Russia, but to all who visit, it's a mirror to the soul of the planet. 28. Aoraki, Mount Cook, New Zealand. In the southern Alps of New Zealand, Aoraki Mount Cook rises as the country's tallest peak at 3,724 meters. Its snow-capped summit pierces the sky, surrounded by glaciers, alpine lakes, and starlit skies. In Maori legend, Aoraki was a boy who, along with his brothers, became stranded in a canoe. Their vessel tipped, and they turned to stone, forming the Southern Alps. Aoraki, the tallest, became the sacred mountain. Today, it's a haven for climbers, hikers, and stargazers. The surrounding Aoraki-Mackenzie region is a dark sky reserve, offering some of the clearest night skies on Earth. 29. Wuling Yuan Scenic Area, China. In Hunan Province, China, lies a forest of stone, Wuling Yuan Scenic Area, a UNESCO World Heritage Site with over 3,000 narrow sandstone pillars, some reaching over 200 meters high. These natural skyscrapers are often shrouded in mist, creating a dreamlike landscape that inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in Avatar. The area also features deep ravines, waterfalls, and ancient temples carved into cliffs. Wuling Yuan is a place where geology meets mythology, where every peak feels like a guardian of ancient secrets, and every path leads to wonder. 30. Mount Etna, Italy. On the island of Sicily, Mount Etna looms large, Europe's most active volcano and one of the world's most studied. It has erupted for over 500,000 years, shaping the land and the lives of those who dwell nearby. The ancient Greeks believed it was the forge of Hephaestus, god of fire. Today, its fertile slopes are home to vineyards, villages, and legends. Etna's eruptions are both destructive and life-giving. Lava flows have buried towns, yet the volcanic soil nourishes some of Italy's finest produce. It's a reminder that creation and destruction often walk hand in hand. "30 Wonders, 30 Stories, One Earth." From the sacred peaks of the Himalayas to the molten heart of Sicily, these places are not just marvels of nature, they are chapters in the greatest story ever told, the story of our world. Which of these wonders would you love to explore first? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more epic journeys. Until next time, keep wandering, keep wondering.